this is not going to be the future. Eventually, you will have a decentralized Facebook where not one algorithm or one kind of company is changing how your future plays out, right? Like for example, with Facebook, Zynga and all these games became very big, right? And they realized this is the big platform where they can also make money. Suddenly they deplatformed everyone and said we will create games, right? Or they kind of captured a lot of creators, a lot of game builders invested their time to build those games, and then suddenly they were deplatformed, right?
Exactly.
Do you want to be a part of that kind of world, or you want to be a part, like even say today, if the president of America can be banned from Twitter and Facebook, then there is no way when someday you want to voice an opinion, you can't be banned, right? You're always in some form, slight form of slavery is there, right? Somebody can ban you at their own, whim and fancy, right? So the future is going towards this. In next 5 years, you are going to see a decentralized Facebook, a decentralized Twitter, which is governed by us ourselves. Secondly, how many of us use Uber right here? We have used Uber for past multiple years. How many of you own any Uber equity? We don't have any. We have no, skin in the game or reward from that. How web3 companies are being built. For example, Uniswap or Bored Apes recently launched, right? Bored Apes NFTs were there, and they launched the token. The token is today on the launch is $15 billion, and they airdropped these tokens to their early users. So all their early users are now in some form are owners of that company. Similarly, this should happen with every company that we interact with, or every creator. Even as a creator, if I am your long-time fan, I am tweeting about your new videos, I'm talking to my friends around it, and I'm a big fan of yours. There should be a way where I also have some skin in the game if you are growing. If I back you from very early days, there should be a way where I can also grow with you, right? And that is what Web3 and crypto is enabling. So don't mistake it, guys, as some sort of markets or token purchase and all that. These are all short-term games. The long-term game is to have these collaborative communities which can be co-owned by the community and the main guys behind any product or anything else. Please don't mistake it. Please don't mistake it.
I love this. Okay, we're going to do another vote after this to see how many people like crypto, because you're doing an amazing job of presenting all these cases, right? And if I don't speak here next year, it's Google's fault. The censorship that he's talking about. So anyway, it's everything that you said is just so incredible. You're talking from first-hand experience, right? You're someone who has made $1 million in crypto now in just 4 years, right? And you're from India, right? A place that normally nothing like this happens, right? But everyone in the world has this opportunity. So I'd love to hear from you. How can more people get into the space? What would you recommend for creators to get into crypto now?
I think the most in crypto we always say one thing, that you don't learn crypto, you live crypto. So you have to live that crypto life. So if you want to start on it, start getting involved in what kind of applications. If you like NFTs, start getting involved in NFT communities. Like just pick up your top 2-3 project, just become an active part. Even as a volunteer initially, active part of that community. Read about it, talk about, summarize it, start putting in the group. You will immediately start seeing that these are very cohesive and very welcoming communities. And immediately if you start adding any value, you will start yourself seeing bubbled up onto the top of that, community's overall, ecosystem. And then you can, start collaborating more. If you like the project, you want to have more skin in the game and things like that. So the only way to get into crypto is not to, watch videos and, try to learn about it, but to start and live it, right? Maybe if you have some finances, put some small money, like maybe 5% of your, whatever, like over portfolio, even less than that, 1% into it, the teams or the projects you like, and then start getting involved in the community. There's no other way. Or if you are a creator, if you are a builder, start building something on this, like build an NFT project. If you are a famous creator, like build an NFT, see how many of people, or maybe airdrop those NFTs and say that, okay, like one simple example is, where somebody of you can create a platform where you can say that, okay, all my new videos that will come, I will give 20% of ownership of all my new videos revenue to the community. And then you transparently take a snapshot that, okay, I made $10,000 from this video, $2,000 I'm going to give it to the people who bought those early 20% NFTs. So that way, let's say a video is coming out and you sold those NFTs, some people believed in it, you sold those NFTs for $2,000. That's your free, confirmed cash flow. Now if the video does $1 million, right, those people stand to gain more money, but you got some base cash, plus you still own 80% of it. And, but think like that. And now the people who bought your NFT, imagine they were 50 people bought your NFT. Those 50 people are your marketing people. Because now they are a co-founder with you for that small video, right? This kind of collaborations are not possible, today with Web2, right? Right now, all I'm trying to tell you is that this is kind of a mid-path, but eventually when you will have these decentralized, social media and these platforms, video platforms, you will be able to, tokenize your work and, see where community can invest at it, your fans can invest in it, or initially buy shares of that particular token or that video that you're coming out with, and you get some base cash flow, and they also become a part of your team, and they publicize it, and all those kind of benefits, community benefits that you can bring out of that.
I love that, because you touched on the point that crypto isn't just powerful because there's so much money in the space, there's so much to gain financially, but for us, we've seen it as like the best community building tool, right? Exactly. Where else can you get people to pay you hundreds of dollars, right? Yes. Thousands of dollars to want to advertise you, and that's a growth.
People are even doing these these are called personal tokens, right? So where if you are a creator, let's say you are at early stage and you need $100,000 to build like high quality content, you think that it will unlock your next level potential, right? So there are ways today, there are platforms like Showtime and things like that where you can do probably a personal token as a creator, and you say that, okay, I am going to donate, or not donate, like put 20% of all my future earnings, 10% of my future earnings into this, and I'm raising $100,000 for it, right? Those kind of things can be done, and you raise 100, you kind of get funding from your future self, and those people become co-founders of you. Like those kind of things are not possible in the current world. But when you think about it from a 10,000 feet view, you realize that this is the only way how humanity is going to progress. And further, more transparency, more accountability, and one more thing, just because I want you guys, all of you guys, because you are have millions and millions of followers, and it's the only way where we can bring masses into crypto. So one way also to think about it is also that crypto essentially enables a digital property right? As I was saying, that on crypto, on Web2 today, if you have some videos, if Facebook takes you out, you think that channel is yours, but that channel is not yours. Absolutely. It's Facebook's channel. Yes. You can be banned anytime, right? Yep. So, but what crypto is enabling, and this is one more thing which I want you guys to realize, that crypto is enabling these digital property rights. Like in real world, you own your house, you own your car in some form, right? Your registrar gives you that ownership. Here, the digital, the crypto is enabling those digital property rights. When I say property, it can be related to money, it can be related to your assets. Your channel is an asset, your followers are an asset and all that. And those digital property rights natively on internet. This is the first time in the history of mankind where we, on the history of digital world, that we have native digital rights. Otherwise, those rights are being guarded by these trusted third parties in between. Like YouTube is a guardian of your handle, right?
Well, they own it for you, right?
Yes,
so
they own it for you.
Exactly.
But here you can own those things yourself.
You don't need middlemen anymore.
Exactly.
The beautiful thing about the space.
Yes.
And that's incredible. And so you're really spearheading the world in which this is all possible, because it's so expensive right now. The normal person can't get into Ethereum because the fees are so high, so you made Polygon to do that. And I'm really curious,
concepts are there. What we are trying to do is provide or take the technology to that scale where masses can use it. Right now, the scale is not available. Yes. Even now, the scale is only available for experimentations for the scale that you guys are playing at. Mm-hmm. If you have millions of players, if any one of you puts out a video and it brings in 1 million users, it will choke a lot of blockchains right now. We are not ready infrastructurally, but we are ready to test out those concepts as yet. But in 12 to 18 months, that kind of scale is going to come.
You think 12 to 18 months?
12 to 18 months, definitely you will have next level of scale unlocked. Like last year, we went from 1 million to 10 million DAU kind of scale. today, in the next 12 to 18 months, we'll go from 10 million to 100 million DAU kind of scale.
That's
so,
amazing.
it's the right time to get into these applications if you are a builder.
Yeah. What else do you think? I know we're running out of time. I wish I could talk to you for 3 more hours on here. But what else do you think needs to happen for the space to get to a point that where creators can start really making money here, right? And can they start doing it right now?
Yes. So I think right now the NFTs seem to be only one way, which is a very crude way to start with. Gaming, if you are into gaming, I would definitely recommend you because I am seeing it. The whole world of gaming is coming into Web3. In 12 to 18 months, you will see all the top gaming companies in the world launching their Web3 games. This has already happened. This is signed. I have signed. They have signed. This is happening. Many of other people have signed. This is happening. It's just about the time where those products will be delivered, right? So that is happening. Only one thing that we need is these creator applications where you can go today and start building that decentralized ownership of your handles or your broadcasting channels. So those things are happening. There are a few applications like BitCloud and Showtime, as I mentioned.
Right.
There are a few ones coming up, Rally and whatnot, but they're still not ready yet. But that's why I'm saying this is the time to keep learning. Don't miss it. Please keep learning it. By the time you learn and are ready, maybe the opportunity strikes. So keep learning. That's my only request.
That's incredible. All right, time's up. So, any last words you want to say to the audience?
No, that's what I said last word. Keep learning.
Perfect.
Don't miss out on crypto. Let's do that.